It's been a long time. I shouldn't have left you, but I'm damn back. It's the next episode of Boxing and Bullish. Check it out. What's up, YouTube? Salute to my BNB Nation. Welcome to another episode of Boxing and Bullish. Thank you for tuning in. I am your host, Dev the Smoke. And before we even get started, I want to first apologize to my subscribers, to the people who watch this content, because I haven't posted in about a week. And because I've been just emotionally drained, I was physically tired. I'm new to this content creation. So it's a lot of work involved that I didn't even know until I started doing it. And I just got drained. And I had to take a break, get back to me, get back to the focus, get back to my trading, focus trading, and get back to it and then come back strong. So we are damn back. We are back. And I want to thank you for tuning in. And let's get started. Okay, so price just blew right through the alert. And now what we doing is waiting on confirmation because it's past it's blew through the 200 on the 5 minute. So looks like for these next few candles, we're gonna be looking at puts. We'll be back. We're gonna take a look at the option chain, see what them puts is looking like, and we're gonna wait for confirmation though. We always have to wait for confirmation. On the 5 minute, we are bouncing off of the 200 currently. There we go. So now you see, we just break it under it again, but we bounced up over it once we had got under. So that's why you wait for the confirmation. It's not for sure that this is the direction it's going, but it could, very well be. That's what I use this for. I use this to show me, the direction of where we going, the 200 moving average. Because it's on the 5 minute, that's not the total sentiment. That's just the current short time sentiment. Because it's on the 5 minute chart. If it was on, let's say, the daily chart, the sentiment could be totally different. We could be well above the 200 moving average. See on the daily, look where the 200 moving average is. Way down there. We way above the 200 moving average on the daily, because that's a long-term sentiment. Now when you're looking at it on the 5 minute, currently we are almost breaking below the 200 moving average. So currently the sentiment is bearish. Because I'm a day trader, usually I'm looking for the current sentiment. We'll be back once we get some confirmation on what this thing want to do today. The goal for today is 168. That's what we're looking to pull today. And we're going to check the direction where we going today. So we still are teetering and tottering on the 5 minute, right at the 200 moving average. Honestly, if we break below this 200 moving average, I'll probably take the next candle, because at that point I believe we'll have a run down to this 741.35 level, and that'll be good enough for me. So we're still waiting, because we don't know whether this is going to be a bounce off of this 200, which will raise this. I won't be getting into a bull play until price breaks past the previous high. Let's just put an alert right here, just in case price decides to reverse and go back up. Then that'll give me an alert to let me know that we might be doing a call instead of a put. As of right now, we aren't getting any plays yet until we actually get some confirmation. So we will be back once we do that. New candle just opened up on the 15, and check out what it's doing. I mean, it's breaking right through these support levels I had put out. It done broke through all three of them, and it's headed down to the last support level I mapped out, and it just broke that one too. That's a big sign for me that this could be a bearish day, and that's probably the direction we're gonna go. Let's check it out. So what I'm looking for before I actually put in a trade for a put is for price to break these support levels that I mapped out earlier. These levels had reaction. Every time price got down here, you see what it did. It reacted in a bullish manner. So it just broke. So that's enough confirmation for me. We're gonna go ahead and enter a trade. As you know, I like to go in a couple dollars in the money. So we at 740. I'm looking at 743. We're gonna do 3 of these contracts today. And let's see if this order got filled. It did not. Let's see, it's working. It just got filled just now. Okay, and we already are in the hole. So as always, I'm gonna go ahead, check my orders, put in my stop loss, and we'll be back. Okay, stop loss has been added. Currently we are in profit. We are gonna let this ride, and we'll be back once we start adjusting that stop loss. Alright, I think it's about time for us to start adjusting that stop loss. I'm going to go ahead and start doing that right now, and we'll be back shortly. Here we are, we in profit, and we already broke goal. So right now all we're doing is adjusting the stop loss, letting the runners run. That's a big thing that everybody says in the trading world. You got to let your runners run. That's what we're doing. We're letting the runners run, but we are adjusting the stop loss, and we gobbling up as much profit as possible without getting stopped out. So we're letting it run. We're at 411, and it's steadily rising. This is a great day. Now, how did this happen? It happened from being patient, following the rules, following my rules that I set for myself, and having a perfect entry. That's why this play happened this way. So we letting it run, and we steadily adjusting the stop loss as we go. So, and we not getting stopped out. We want to keep it back, so if it do pull back some, it don't just stop you out before you can get max profit. We want to try to max it out. So I'm trying to get as much as I can at this point. And we're running and we're running. And you can see where my open profit and loss is too. 50%, 55%. This is a 55% profit and loss trade. I should have got out way up here. I should have set my stop loss real tight so I can get out way up here. You could see that it was moving up and down pretty quick. It would go all the way to 570 and then drop right back down to 429. So it was moving pretty quick. We held this trade for about 3 minutes, I believe. So it was kind of a longer hold because we was gobbling up as much profit as we could. This is a good trade because of perfect entry. This made it a good trade. So wow, we had a great day as far as trading is concerned. Ended up with profit 597 was today's profit and loss. Wow, awesome day. Ran it right on up 37.30. And so that's the new account update. We are back at it like we never left. We're gonna keep doing this. Sorry for the delay, but we back. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Boxing and Bullish. I am your host, Dev the Smoke. If you like this content, remember, subscribe, comment, like, share, and we're going to be back with another one. Peace.